Hello guys, and today we're making a Multiversus FUN tier list. So we're going to be ranking the characters based on how fun we think the characters are.
Just so, and also make sure not to be confused fun with good. Because sure, a character may be good, but if they're not fun,
And they're going to rank low.
yeah. So like, don't get all mad in the comments, stuff like that. But also, if you are a good character, you also probably fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Alright, so let's begin. So first off is Shaggy. I think he's a solid A tier fun character.
Yeah, I'd agree. A tier seems like it's like he's like middle of the ground, but he has also some fun moves in there, especially with the charging mechanic. It can like lead to some like fun combos.
Yeah. Batman, I think we'll also be ranking this based on, it's going to be like an order of how fun they are too. So Batman's going to go behind Shaggy because he's a little less fun than Shaggy.
But
He has some cool moves, but I don't know.
I do feel like he has like the batarangs are a cool mechanic you can play around with, especially like you can like put the bomb on it and then like you get like a bomb attack attached to the other opponent.
And maybe can lead to some cool combos, but
Yeah, but like at the same time, like
it's a lot of preparation for like a small
I don't really enjoy him that much, so I would even argue we could put him in the B tier. But if A is fine for right now, I'd say he's like a bottom A tier character.
Yeah. All right. Next up, we're gonna have Taz. Taz, I think B tier. He just doesn't have much. He has like the one thing in the air where he like the neutral in the air, and then he also has like the spitting the apple cores, and then like the tornado, and then the pile up thing, and that's really it.
Yeah.
Like when I play him, that's all I do. I use those four moves in conjunction.
I do think Taz is like good, but I don't find him that fun.
Yeah.
Like, I really like. I do like his side air where like he does the bite. Like I feel like that's a pretty good move of his, but I don't feel like he's like a very like fun character.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. All right, moving on. Next is gonna be Garnet. Garnet, I think Garnet's in the same place as Taz. Like,
Yeah, I was gonna say the same exact.
you only use like a few moves with Garnet, so I'd also put her in B tier.
She does have the gloves, and she also has the star where she can like go back. But like, I feel like again she's like a decent character, but she's not like that fun to play.
Yeah. Well, moving on, we have LeBron. LeBron, honestly, I think he's more fun than Taz, but not as fun as Batman. Like his basketballs are pretty good, but the thing is, you need really like walls to use it. And if there's
Yeah.
no walls, then
And I don't know
it's
if it's
useless.
just me, but I feel like every single time like I get the ball, I just throw it off the edge of the map.
Yeah, that's the same thing with Tom and Jerry. Like when you get Jerry, you just shoot it off the map.
Next, do we have Morty?
Morty, I think Morty's in between Shaggy and Batman for A tier.
Yeah, I can agree with that. I mean, like I do think Morty does have some like really like he has so many abilities. Like he can like go back in time. He can like make grenades. He can like split the grenades. He can shoot the grenades. He has a bullet. He has just a ton of stuff.
Yeah, and this axe thing always feels like it hits you no matter what.
That axe, like I don't know how many times I've gotten attack decay on it, but I feel like that's like such an easy move to just get off.
Yeah, and wrapping up the brawlers is Jake. Jake, he's kind of cool, but I don't know. He doesn't live up to all the rest of them. The brawlers honestly did pretty well in A and B tier. So Jake, I mean, he has the house and the skateboard and like all that other stuff with the stretchy fist. The stretchy fist is kind of like the same scenario with Morty's axe. It usually feels like you always hit it. That's really all has going for him. So he's gonna be bottom B tier.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. We got Finn.
Finn has to be like at least high A tier.
Yeah, I would
Is
say.
he better than Shaggy though?
Uh, I don't know.
Let's put him behind for now.
Yeah. So, cause Finn has some cool things. The shop is pretty cool, and like the fact that he has to like charge his moves. I don't know how much I like that, but
But I feel like the shop is such a like a one like you I feel like when you're like you find the shop, you only just buy speed. But that makes him really fun because like most of the time he's just so quick, like he's so fast, and you just like you run around with the speed, you can't get hit,
yeah.
and then you just land like shot after shot, and you
Yeah, once you
get the diamond out, and like you can start like
teleporting around. Like
yeah.
once you get the speed, it's like super hard to hit him, and you'll get like double the damage on your opponent, then they can even land a shot on you.
And especially with the on the house one, or I think it's called that one, where if you like land a fully charged attack,
You get a diamond for free, so you get a free teleport
the
around.
gem for free.
Yeah.
And it's like just you have like infinite teleports. You can just like teleport around, hit your enemy with the thing, then teleport onto them and do like massive damage. And then he also has that up attack as well, that up backpack move,
Alright.
which deals massive damage.
So that's wrapping up the brawlers. Pretty good.
He's an assassin.
Actually,
Yeah, I think.
I think he's a brawler. Or maybe he's an assassin. Well, we'll find out later. Alright, Arya is gonna go in the B tier. Cause like,
I know all those Arya mains are gonna get pretty mad right now.
yeah, but
Here now.
the knife is pretty cool. Like, I play Arya. I think the knife is pretty cool. The backstabbing is pretty cool. But there's like comes a point where like it kind of like it's hard to like almost hard to connect the knife at like certain points, and then like sometimes it doesn't even lead to a kill if you're in like bad positioning.
Yeah, I feel like also too. I don't know about you guys, but when I don't really play Arya much, but when I try to approach an opponent, I feel like it's super hard. Like you have characters like Taz, or you have Rick, who like they have, or even like Garnet, like they all have moves
That can zone you out.
that can zone you out. Like they're all like side airs or they're like neutral airs, like are good like approach moves. Like even like Shaggy has the knee, or Mori has the axe. Like they all have moves where like those are moves that are good at approaching the opponent. But I feel like Arya doesn't really have that.
Or she does have it, but it's kind of weak and like doesn't have much knockback, so it's not really that useful. Alright, now we have Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn, I don't play her often, but I know Blake thinks that she should be in the A tier, right?
Yeah, I do think so.
In between Batman and Morty?
Yeah, that's fine. I do think like there comes a point where like
The combos can get pretty cool.
yeah, like I mean you have that like Joker the bomb one.
Batman thing. Oh yeah, you have the Batman plushie thing, and then you also have the Joker bomb.
Yeah, but you have both of them. Like you can like throw one at the opponent, then they get the fire effect if you hit them 5 times, which I think with Harley Quinn's moveset, that's super easy. Like her side air, you feel like you land it, you get like, especially if they like, or you use your down attack and they hit the walls or the floor, and they just keep bouncing, and it like just adds to that, and you can get so much damage to her so quickly. I feel like she just is super good.
Yeah, and fun.
And also too,
That's
she has
fun.
That is fun. She also has that hammer move where she like can do like a 360 hammer. Like I feel like that move's kind of good too.
Yeah, and like it's like really cool and fun just seeing the damage meter go from like 0 to like 50 in a few seconds. Alright, the last assassin or the next character is Marvin. Now, Marvin, I think he belongs in C tier. He has so many cool like properties, but it's hard to use them together. Like he has like they all like complement each other really well, but it's way too much setup for like something that someone could easily just like dodge away or like hide from and waste all your cooldowns and then attack you when your cooldowns are down.
Well, this one kind of hurts me because I am like I kind of was a Marvin main before the game went before the game went offline. I played a ton out of Marvin, and I really enjoyed like all his different like unique abilities. Like he has just so many projectiles, especially like that up air projectile where you can aim it. I feel like I could just hit the opponent, just like juggle them in the air for like 50 damage. It's insane. But I do have to agree, like even though he is super fun, there comes to a point where like if your opponent just dodges all your stuff, you kind of like you just run out of all your cooldowns. You just run out of them,
And he's just weak.
and then he's just like a sitting duck at that point.
Yeah, that's the same thing
But
with LeBron.
he does have good moves too, like
The
his
rocket ship.
his side air, or his like normal side air one, or like the kick or the dash thing almost.
Yeah, that's the same thing with LeBron. Once LeBron loses his basketball, he kind of becomes like weak. All right, next character is Black Adam. I think Black Adam goes in the D tier.
Yes.
He's just not fun. Like all those things work so well, but he's just so slow and clunky. He doesn't have a spike. That's another thing that makes characters fun. Like you'll see, a lot of the characters in like that we're probably gonna put like F or D tier don't have spikes. They don't have like very like good killing moves. They kind of just like
Weak overall.
yeah, and they're
Even
not.
if they have some strong moves, they're just kind of weak overall.
Yeah,
But like I do think Black Adam's like a character that seems fun on paper and seems really cool on paper, but then the actual like practicality just seems like it's just boring.
he has so many moves and like so many cooldowns, but they all feel like they just fill like niche purposes. Like the example, the one where he like stomps on the ground, or like where he like hits the ground and lightning comes up from the ground. That seems cool, but it like rarely ever works.
Actually, no, I'd disagree with you for that. I think it does land a lot if your opponent's on the ground, but if they're in the air, it's just completely useless.
Yeah, and like for what's it called? For his like lightning, where he like shoots out a lightning bolt and then he can like grab you. That like sometimes can beat the combos, but the spacing has to be like perfect. Like everything has to be like really work in your favor.
What about the move where like he does like a magnet thing?
Yeah, that move is like they have to be using a projectile.
Like have you ever like if you've played Black Adam, have you ever really used that move?
Yeah, I used to play him a little bit, and that move I took in more damage using that move. It like projectiles that would not normally hit me when I use that move somehow hit me, and then I just take damage for no reason.
Like, are you
and
even
it's like
ever,
hard
like,
reflected.
Are you even ever gonna use that move like realistically? Like if you're in the middle of a thing, you have to do a separate input to do it. It's kind of like annoying. You kind of forget how to. You usually just forget you have that move.
Yeah.
Because it's just so bad.
Yeah. His dashing.
Like, it seems like cool on paper, but like in reality, it just sucks.
Yeah. The only thing that's keeping him from being in the F tier, I think, is his dashing move. That's kind of cool, where like you can hit them into, and then the grabbing, where you can like in the combo starter, where you can grab it and then throw them off the edge.
That's kind of cool.
Alright, I think we spent a little too long on Black Adam. Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman's gonna go C tier, below Marvin. So Wonder Woman, I think is kind of like, it's kind of overrated.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people think she's really like fun, but like the lasso I feel is hard to hit. The shield's pretty good, but it's not fun. And like her other moves, it's like it just feels hard.
Like
to
I don't
do
know
any
about
damage.
you, but I feel like when I play her, I feel like it's just so slow paced. Like I feel like, especially like with with like her forward air move, where like she tries to she does like the sword slash. I feel like that comes out so slowly compared to like every other character's move that I feel like it's just pretty bad.
Yeah. Alright, next one is Superman, and I'm happy to say it's gonna be our first S tier of the video.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I never really played Superman, so I wouldn't know.
Superman
you're the one who plays him more.
Superman just has like a lot of good moves, like just fun things overall. He can grab you, like he has grabbing. There's so many ways to grab. If he does the up grab, he could throw you up, forward. I'm not sure about backwards, probably backwards, and he can throw you downwards. So from one move, he can choose, and there's so many ways you can kill people, right? And they can get easy stocks. Also, the flying forward and like the neutral air where it does a ton of mini punches. It just all like it works well together. Then he also has the laser eyes and like the punch. Yeah, the charge punch, and like all that stuff just makes him a really fun character.
I do think the charge punch is a little easy to dodge through. But even then, like when you land it, it's so satisfying and it does so much damage.
Yeah. Alright. And we came from the funnest character to play, to the worst, least fun character to play. One of the least characters. I'm not saying it probably isn't the worst on this tier list, but
because we still got Gizmo left.
Yeah, Gizmo. We got Iron Giant. Iron Giant is just, it feels when you play him, like if you can play him if you can play him really well and like get the 0 to death combo stuff, that's fun. But if there's other times where you're just gonna get bullied. Like you can just get like juggled and like take so much damage and feel like you can't even play the game because you're taking so much damage. Like getting like there's no escape. There's like it's not fun really when you're getting beat on. Like you can take like 100 damage as Iron Giant just from like someone just attacking you constantly in like a few seconds.
Yeah, I have to agree with you there. Like I know if you're an Iron Giant player, you know what you're doing. You know how you win. You know like grabs and like different combos. All power to you. You know, just you can win. You can have a lot of fun. But if you don't really know what you're doing, and you're just playing Iron Giant like as a new player, and you just get like absolutely just destroyed by like just someone who knows what they're doing. And they'll just combo you, hit after hit after hit, projectiles hit you. Like you're just his hitbox is so big that he just like becomes like a sitting duck at some point.
Yeah. So it's a deserved F tier for funness. F is not for fun.
He does have some fun moves. Like he does have that like the slam.
Yeah.
But against good people.
And you feel like really powerful when playing him.
But like against good people,
you feel super weak.
Yeah, you just feel it's just not fun.
Like winnable matches, you feel like you can't win. All right, Steven. Steven's going, I think, in between Taz and Garnet.
Wow, very decisive.
Yeah. Steven has some cool things, and I think it's well deserved of a B tier. His shields you can keep hitting people on it. The watermelon boy where he can heal. It's and you can use the rose ability where
I still don't know how to dodge that rose ability every time you use it. Like I feel like that's almost impossible to dodge.
Yeah, and he also has the down special thing where he rides on the shield where he rides on it. I think that's it feels impossible to dodge.
Not really. I mean, but anyways, I'm gonna stop disagreeing. Just Steven's a pretty middle road character. He's not that fun, but he has some fun things about him.
Yeah, I mean he is pretty fun, but yeah, I'll say I enjoy playing him at the very least. So I think it's well deserved a B tier. He has some really fun moves, and next is Rain Dog. I used to play Rain Dog a lot. I think it's kind of it's a support character. So and some moves are almost useless if you don't have a team. At least that's for some characters. Some of the support characters. I think Rain Dog's C tier. You agree?
Yeah, you can even put Rain Dog in B tier if you wanted. But
B tier or D tier?
D tier, I said.
No, I think C tier.
Because I mean Rain Dog, it's fun when you get your whole setup. You get the electricity crystal. Mm-hmm. You get the fireball. You get the all the projectiles off. But at the same time,
if you can't get that, all set up, then
it's just not fun. No bueno.
I think C tier works fine. Cause when I look at the thing, I look at it's not Rain Dog's not as fun as Jake, but I think Rain Dog's more fun than Marvin or Wonder Woman. With Rain Dog has a spike, he has projectiles, he has all the necessary things. He's a basic character, but he's not as good as Shaggy, for example. Alright, Velma's next. Velma, I think either C or D.
Put her in D.
Yeah, I say D. Definitely better than Black Adam. The thing with Velma is it's a support character, so certain moves aren't that fun. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, and also too, I don't know, but the last time we played, you were Velma. You got the freaking the minivan on me, the police van on me, right? Or was the police van?
It's the Scooby van.
The Scooby van. You got
the Mystery Machine.
They got the Mystery Machine on me, and it just jumped. I just jumped off the map. It followed me off the map, and it just got destroyed.
Yeah.
And you didn't even get to see its thing. But I thought they reworked it where if it falls off the map, it it teleports back on. But I guess not.
Yeah.
Or that was.
Or maybe it was at the end of its lifetime, and then just ended.
But no, it was it lasted for 2 seconds. But things like that, those interactions where it's just so
doesn't
finicky.
Work. Yeah, it doesn't work in your favor. It kind of makes it less fun. Now for Velma, when I play Velma, I just use there's only a few moves. I use her special moves, but then for regular attacks, I use the combo thing. I use the flashlight and the down glasses move. That's really it. And like thing when I play Velma is like the most common thing for me to see is like a tactica and like the flashlight, because that's like the only like attacking move she really uses. Because like the other moves don't work that well, and are like they like fit her like persona thing with like on like the calculator or ladder stuff, the camera, but they're not useful. And like she has a lot of cooldowns, so like even the special moves you can't even use them all the time. Gizmo, Gizmo, I'm gonna put in F tier.
Yep, well deserved. Now I have a fun story for Gizmo.
Yeah.
So when I first started playing the game, and like when Gizmo came out, I remember if it was like a free thing or something. I wanted to play Gizmo just to check him out, see what it was about. And my first match, I matched against like some, I don't even know, some like level 30 like Superman or something, level 40 Superman, who just absolutely demolished me. And then afterwards, like I'm like looking at the stats, and it says like I'm like my MMR is like 2,000 I think, and I have I have like I'm like number like 50 or something in the world as Gizmo for 1v1s.
With a level 2 Gizmo.
Yeah, with like a level 2 Gizmo. Mind you, I've never played Gizmo before. And then like every match after that, I'll just go against like a like just a over like a level 50 like or level 40 like Harley Quinn or something, or Taz, or it's just someone's main character. And like I would just get like demolished every single time. And but it still wouldn't like move my rank down, or like didn't even hurt my MMR. So that's why like I never really got to play Gizmo a lot, because every time I would just lose. So that's why I think it's Gizmo's deserve. No, well, that's not why I think Gizmo's deserving an F tier. I think Gizmo's deserving an F tier because he's just not a fun character.
Yeah, like he has so many like mechanics, but at a point it becomes too many mechanics. Like at a certain point, there's like how much stuff can you actually use in a match?
And I feel like so much of it is just wasted because like he's just such clunky of a character.
Like I think his up special, like I think it has like at launch had like a weird like stalling to it, so it felt like the game was like stuttering whenever you used it on a thing, and like it would like glitch. It was weird.
And like his spike is like slow.
Doesn't even spike.
Doesn't even spike.
And like the car is kind of weird, and like everything about him was just off. So Gizmo, it's just F tier.
Like even though he has the bow and arrows, that's not really like fun. And like I don't know, he's just such a clunky character, such a bad character too, that I think he's deserving of like F tier.
Yeah, sports did not do good.
Well, kind of to be expected.
Yeah. Now we're on
mages.
Yeah, but we also have Strike, which is assassin. So, okay, we have Rick. Now Rick's an interesting thing, because when the game was still up, I got Rick and I played Rick a lot, and I thought like he's the same thing with Black Adam. In theory, he sounds good, but in reality, he's not that good. Top of D tier. He has the Meeseeks and then the portals and all that stuff. It sounds good, but it's just too much setup. And like you'd think it'd be good, but then at like when you're like setting it up, like you set up a portal thing, you set up Meeseeks going, but before you can even do that, there's a fin at you coming running at you, and then all of a sudden you're dead.
And I feel like too, like another reason that makes like some of these characters not fun is I feel like some of their moves are just so hard to like connect.
Yeah.
Like, what do you know any moves particularly on like Rick that like is hard to connect?
Well, I know a move that's easy to connect. His side air is pretty easy to connect, but it's the same thing with Velma. You just keep using the side air, it just gets attack decay. And like some moves, like the one move with the down special with Rick, where he like turns people into the rain dogs, the weird ones. Honestly, like, this is not even like a fun thing, but like doesn't even correspond to like his like the Rick and Morty series at all.
It's like kind of just random.
Yeah, and it feels like they're just adding it in there because they need an extra move.
Like you could have turned the person to Jerry.
Or Mini. Yeah, Jerry makes sense because he's kind of like
useless.
Yeah.
But you could turn them into so many.
You could turn them to like a small Meeseeks. Like they just reused a rain dog. Now I think they did that because they wanted to like use that effect for like different characters. so it's just like a generic thing. But no character uses it right now, so why couldn't you like make it themed? Well, now Rick also like some of his moves are cool, but others aren't. So he gets D tier. Now Tom and Jerry. Tom and Jerry, in my personal opinion, I think he should be here because he honestly has like his kit is probably the most like it's the most interesting of all the other characters. Jerry or no, no yeah Jerry. I was thinking about the Rick and Morty thing. Jerry is Jerry is like the fact that you have like two characters and like you can like place them on the map. There's like so many cool things you can do, and all his attacks are like themed in a good way, and like it all fits together so well. He has the racket and then the tennis balls, so you could like hit Jerry and then like do that. It's so fun to just like trying out new stuff with him, and like you never know what's gonna happen. It makes all the matches fun. So
yeah, I would also say too, like there's just so many synergies. Like, oh, you can like make if you just do a certain attack, Jerry will like shoot out I forget what it's like a little like a cap or something.
yeah,
And like you can do up special, send a rocket to Jerry, and then as that's happening, you send a tennis ball, and then you also do the racket, so it hits the.
they use the dynamite and you could hit that and like split it up.
And then
You could use the trap on the ground, and then if someone hits that, then you can do like all this other stuff.
like I feel like Tom like isn't like great of a character. Like I don't like his base attack moves without Jerry. But like also too, I feel like he's such a good character. Like even though I feel like some of his attacks are quite weak. Like his up attack, I feel like hitting that like sweet part is like super hard. And then also like the fishing rod, like I don't never saw the use of it. Like I feel like those moves make him kind of weak, but at the same time, he just has so much synergy with Jerry, and even like using Jerry as a projectile, like when he shoots it out of the slingshot, like I feel like that's such a powerful move.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Rounding up to the last two. Bugs is S, top S.
Yeah.
Every match with him is super fun. When we did the Easter video, that video, I think it was probably one of the most fun things.
Yeah, it was just pure chaos.
Yeah, with Bugs, he has so many like cool things, and it's like everything feels like it connects. Like his up attack feels like it connects. His side attack feels like it connects. The only move that I don't like that he has is the neutral move. But even that can be used in an infinite combo. It's like everything he has is cool.
Yeah, I would say that like he just like
Everything has a purpose in his kit.
yeah, everything but has a purpose and everything like works so well together. Like like his rocket move, no, his tunnel. His tunnel
Yeah.
works with his rocket. His tunnel works with his safe.
His tunnels work with his pies. His tunnels work with
him. Like-
it works with the things where you get out of the Acme box.
You can jump on a rocket, then throw the safe on the rocket,
Yeah,
and they won't know when it lands, and it'll hit them. Like there's so many like little things.
Yeah, there's so many interactions that makes it like so fun.
Like,
So
and like they add like so many little details too. Like every single one of his attacks like works with the safe. Like his up kick. Like
Yeah.
that move you don't really ever use, but it works great with his safe and like getting a cheeky kill.
Mhm.
And like there's just so many things. Like the only thing is like he does have RNG elements with the scavenging thing.
Yeah, but I think he's the only character with RNG, right?
I don't think so.
No, wait.
There has to be other characters with RNG too. I'm trying to think off the top of my head.
I think, well, for now, I think like he may be like the one of the only ones.
His safe when it blows up.
Yeah. So like, but that RNG also adds some kind of like chaos to it. So it's not all bad things. I think Bugs the Bunny well deserves S tier, top S tier. He's the most fun character in the game. I know that's kind of spoiling where Stripe's gonna land, but we all knew Stripe's not gonna beat Bugs and Superman and Shaggy and all those characters. So wrapping it up, Stripe, I think middle C tier. Yeah, right here sounds good. he has like the dynamite where you can like blow it up and do that,
So
but that doesn't
inconsistent.
work all the time.
It's very inconsistent.
And it feels like it does like more damage to you in the end than it does to your opponent.
Even if you like perfectly land.
Yeah, like you can do everything perfect, but it feels kind of like useless, which sucks because it's a kind of cool idea. What else did he
But like,
have?
there's so many like when I wanted to main Stripe, but like the more I played him, the more I just like found out I don't really like him.
Yeah,
Like
his
like
gun.
yeah, they like I know they nerfed the gun a ton. Like it's super slow now or something, or like there's less ammo, or it's weaker.
No, if you use an ammo, then like if it's reloading, it reloads I think like one or all three, and if you use one in that time, it resets the reload. So like you can't juggle anymore. You have to like load it all out at once.
But like there's so many like here's the thing like that I feel like that kind of sucks. Like for example, Stripe, if your saw blade hits an opponent,
You could hit it back.
If it hits an opponent, you can like hit the saw blade back with your main attack and then use your gun to shoot the saw blade to like make it go even further. Like that's such a cool idea.
But the issue
you
with
never use that.
Yeah.
Like first off, you have to have the saw hit the opponent, which already that's like I'd say like you hit that actually works like 30% of the time. Then you have to time it perfectly, like where you're going forward, where you hit the thing, and then you have to waste bullets on the saw blade just to maybe make it land and do like 5 damage.
Well, instead you could just hit the opponent normally, and then just use the gun on them, and then
just like an extra 5 damage.
Yeah.
Like you will never like, even though it's such a cool application of it, you're never gonna really use it.
Yeah, and like his skateboard doesn't get used much. I think the only like really like important thing, like you can see in the image, it's his main thing. I think the chainsaw is pretty cool.
Yeah, the chainsaw's cool and fun, but it's kind of easy to dodge and it can be punished.
Yeah. Like he has a good spike too. Like he's kind of interesting, but
Does he have a good spike?
no, I mean he has a spike. That's what I meant. He's interesting, but he also has a lot of limitations. So C tier it is.
Oh, and also too, we can't talk about Spike without Stripe without talking about his golden abilities. They're all terrible. Like I don't like when I was playing with them, like
What golden abilities?
you know like how like there's the 3 perks and there's the
Oh
golden
yeah,
one?
the
Like I don't know about
mega perks
when I was like trying them all out. I feel like the explosion one is useless.
the explosion does nothing. Like,
Yeah,
I
I've never seen it do anything. The debuff one, I think you need a teammate with.
No, the
Debuff one is like so situational, and I don't even know what the teammate one does. But
the teammate one's kind of bad. I
If
think it
you're
makes you
playing solos.
faster. So the only ones you can like really like the dynamite seems good, but it's just useless. So the only one you can like really use
is the debuff.
is
one.
the debuff one, and that one you have to have like the fire one.
So
So
the
like
enemy has to have a debuff, otherwise it just. I mean, you have to be debuffed, otherwise it doesn't work.
oh yeah,
Like there's like
wait,
so,
oh yeah, you're right. So the fire doesn't do anything. So
Like you literally like.
wait, you could probably use the dynamite and get fire.
But like, not many characters have
And
debuffs, and even if they don't last that long, so like you have to like, I don't even know. You'd have to like walk
really
into like Garnet's like electricity thing, and then hit her with it, and then she would take maybe 4 damage. It's
Yeah.
just so so niche and like I don't know.
Yeah, and like the only like practical thing I could see is like you use dynamite, blow it up, get the fire thing, and then hit your opponent. But like you have like 3 seconds, and at that point, you rather just hit the opponent like with the fire thing normally. So that wraps up the fun tier list.
Pretty long, but you know I'll edit this, so it'll be probably quicker.
No, it's still gonna be like 30 minutes.
Anyways, if you did like it. If you want to subscribe. And if you agree with it or disagree,
Come down
leave
below.
a comment. Yeah, leave a comment saying Iron Giant is not the worst character. He's super fun. Put him in S tier.
Well, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed, and if you like this content, we'll be probably making a few more videos until the road to launch, and then we'll see what happens from there. So just remember before we go, this is a fun tier list. It's not a skill tier list. So
You mean like how good they are?
yeah, it's not like a strength tier list. It's just how fun they are. So this has been the Fun Tier List Road to Launch. And we'll see you in the next one.